calls on the coroner-elect to step down after allegations of sexual abuse come to light that are more than 20 years old. Now it's just a matter of Dr. Christopher Tape and what will he do? WDSU reporter Courtney Williams joins us with what happens next. Courtney.
Well, there have been multiple calls for Christopher Tape's resignation in light of allegations that he sexually abused a minor in the early 2000s.
After reviewing the court documents, I believe that the charges were valid.
According to court records in New Mexico, Tape was accused of this crime more than 20 years ago. WDSU just obtained Tape's mugshot from when he was booked. The case was dismissed in August of 2003, but Tape has not been convicted of a sex crime against a minor.
Whether he was convicted or not doesn't mean that he didn't do the act.
I asked Dr. Charles Preston if he knew about these allegations prior to hiring Tape.
Absolutely not.
Finances were another hot topic on the council's agenda. With only 2 weeks left in office, Dr. Charles Preston says he's worried about the parish government wanting to take control of particular assets.
Parish government isn't able to manage their own assets and their own responsibilities. So taking on the additional responsibilities of the coroner's office is really unconscionable.
Now, though the council voted unanimously to have Tape step down, they do not have the authority to force him to do so. The next steps is either a recall petition or an official resignation from Tape himself. For now, reporting in St. Tammany Parish, Courtney Williams, WDSU News.
Parish President Mike Cooper sending this statement saying, quote, having recently learned of the details of Dr. Tape's allegations, I am deeply concerned as parish president and a citizen of St. Tammany. He will now have the public trust. He will not have the public trust to lead the coroner's office at a time when it is sorely needed.